Colombia has been in Paro Nacional for over a month now, and it has been a mix of emotions because in the middle of the uncertainty, a pandemic, human rights being violated, people getting injured and missing, Colombian people have never felt more united and stronger. Lorendis Gonzalez, a photographer that has been part of many protests and has created a visual story about what's going on, took a photo that said this: "Se metieron con la generación que estudia artes en Colombia. No hay miedo." And that's a message that Colombian people have not seen before. That's why we wanted to create this video, to show you some of the artistic performances that have been present in Medellín, not only during the protest, but also in other scenarios all over the city. This is Parque de los Deseos, which is now known as Parque de la Resistencia, since it is the place where la primera línea de Medellín is located, and where the protests start and end most of the time. As you can see, there are all kinds of messages that reunite the frustration, sadness, and anger that Colombians have felt for years. But there is also a sense and feeling of hope and empathy. Organizations and small businesses have been providing food, water, and first aid help to la primera línea during this time. Parque de la Resistencia is where people come to paint their emotions, share words of empowerment to the fellow cities, and to pay tribute to the ones that have been killed or the ones that are fighting for their lives. Kipara Batucada is a music group that has been a companion for the one marching. The music gives people a sense of unity since everybody feels part of the protest. In the group, each musician represents an animal and its energy.
Yo soy el zorro,
colibrí, el tigre,
el guepardo,
el jaguar,
el chimpancé,
es la serpiente,
el lobo,
es el elefante,
el halcón.
These come from the Embera, an ancestral community in Colombia, where the animals are considered pure and sacred. For them, art has been a crucial element during the Paro Nacional because it has motivated and invited people from different backgrounds to come together to fight for change.
Hay una generación de los adultos y adultos mayores que digamos pues ahora les queda muy difícil, quieren el cambio, pero nosotros somos los que tenemos que asumir esa vocería también, estar en las calles mostrando la otra cara de las manifestaciones, que no es la violencia, sino que es el arte y la cultura también, que aunque salimos contentos y salimos bailando y salimos brincando, no significa que estemos celebrando algo. Estamos saliendo porque ya nos han quitado tanto que no podemos permitir que nos quiten la risa, la alegría.
No es a ir a tomar, no es a salir a parchar, no es a salir a vernos, no, es a salir a defender unos derechos y a levantar una voz por cosas que deben de cambiar.
Their drums and faces painted show the diversity and the values they stand up for. JJ is an art and dance teacher that in collaboration with his students is starting to think about the possible performances during the Paro Nacional.
Empaquetados nace a partir de la inquietud que me generan los cuerpos que empiezan a aparecer justo en este periodo de resistencia, como lo llaman los chicos, de cuerpos envueltos en bolsas, cuerpos que empiezan a aparecer en los ríos y que en muchas ocasiones se sabe que son chicos que estuvieron en las manifestaciones.
The performance took place at Parque del Poblado, in which a group of people put themselves, some of them naked, inside of a transparent trash bag, closed and stayed in it for 30 minutes. For JJ, actions say more than words, and the bodies in the bags pay tribute to people's bodies that have been appearing floating in the rivers.
De sujetos que aparecen, que no sabemos quiénes son, pero que además no es una cuestión de ahora, sino que ha pasado en Colombia durante mucho tiempo.
Part of Colombia's society often believes that the ones that go out to protest are the kind of people that just want everything for free, that lack an education, or that they do not know what they're talking about, which is in this case incorrect.
I think the misconception is that these people are completely bad, they're anarchists, they're out to do just bad. Turned out that it wasn't just about violence, it was more about connecting, it was more about art, it was more about unity.
Quienes están en las calles, quienes están haciendo parte de las acciones son el presente. Cuando yo pienso en jóvenes no pienso en el futuro, no, ellos son el presente. Son conscientes de lo que hacen, son conscientes de lo que pueden hacer y están en pos de eso.
In this Paro Nacional, the younger generations are the one taking to the streets, and throughout the month, parents, uncles, and elderly people have been joining them. Because as Martin Buber said, donde no hay participación no existe realidad, Colombian people are creating their own reality. They have educated themselves and created a critical perspective about the way that this country has been led, knowing that even though the change is not gonna come easily, it is necessary. That's why, after a month, el paro no para. Colombians are still protesting and fighting for what has to be done correctly.